Dead Island 2 is the latest AAA title to arrive on GFN's service, and I'm here to give you my first impressions of the game playing it on GeForce Now's Ultimate tier. To be clear, this isn't a review, just the first impressions, and I'll start off by letting you know that the game is set to 3440 by 1440p for that 21:9 ultra-wide aspect ratio, combined along with all the graphics settings set all the way to ultra with motion blur turned all the way off. I'm more than happy to report that the 4080 SuperPods handle the game exceptionally well. During most of my time playing the game, I'd say about 95% of it, the FPS remains well above 120. I did run into some exceptions, which I'll talk about more in a second, but overall, I gotta say it really did feel very fluid, destroying zombies en masse. What surprises me in particular is that the game itself doesn't even support DLSS, it's using AMD's FSR 2.0, but I didn't have it turned on for this. The 4080 SuperPod powers right through it with no problem, and the only time I would notice any sort of significant dip would be when I was around a body of water such as a pool or anything like it. This is more than likely due to the reflections within the water, which I have to admit look pretty good, but by absolutely no means would I consider anything like this a deal breaker. In addition to this, I also have to say as a side note, Dead Island 2's visuals are pretty damn good. The game's environments, weapons, and zombies just have a lot of detail attached to them. This is a so-called next-gen only title, and I'm happy to say that the visuals do showcase that. So if you're looking for something to really put that 4080 SuperPod and Ultimate subscription to work, this is a good game to do so. Now before getting into further opinions of the game itself, there is one important key detail I want to let you know about, and that's the fact that cloud saves are currently not working. I'm really hoping this is something they can get up and running, because for those who like to play locally on their PC and then play via the cloud when they're out and about, it's a pretty big deal breaker. Fingers crossed that this sort of thing gets fixed fairly soon. Aside from that though, the game is well worth picking up if you're looking for a classic zombie slasher. If you were a fan of the previous Dead Island games, I would say this is immediately up your alley. It feels just like a more polished version of those titles. Everything just feels, looks, and plays better. Even the voice acting is noteworthy as well. So far all the characters I've ran into in the story mode have left me very impressed. Now, I don't think this game is for anyone who's looking for something deeper than that. The game very well knows what it is and what it isn't. If you're looking for a deep story, this probably isn't the game for you. Likewise, if you're looking for an intricate combat system, this also won't appeal to you. But if you're looking to have a good laugh and enjoy slaying zombies while doing so, definitely give it a look. I have a few last details I want to go over before wrapping things up. First up, the ultra-wide experience is pretty great, though it is worth noting that it is one of those games that when a cutscene begins, you will have black bars on the side of your screens. In terms of latency, it was absolutely fantastic. It felt just like I was playing locally. And the last noteworthy detail I want to point out is that I have heard reports of PC users getting some micro stutters while actually playing the game after a few minutes or so. More than happy to say that that was not my experience using GFN's 4080 SuperPods. The game was just a smooth experience overall. Now if you have any remaining questions about the game, feel free to let me know down in the comment section below and I'll answer what I can. For those wondering, I will be uploading a follow-up video showcasing the game running on the priority tier to showcase what that experience is like. It's something I've had requests for in the past since not everyone is subscribed to the Ultimate tier, and that makes a lot of sense. If there's anything in particular you'd like to know about that, let me know down in the comment section below and I'll try and incorporate it in the future video. I know I've been gone for a minute, but I'm glad to be back and I'm ready to pump out some content, so stay tuned to the channel. And if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to hit that like button as it really does help the channel out, and if you're wanting more content like this, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell as well. As always, I hope you have a great day. This has been the Virtual Cloud, giving you the latest and greatest on everything cloud gaming related, and until next time, I'll catch you in the clouds.